Yep.
Yeah. So welcome back to the channel. In a busy clinic, we haven't got very much time for making these videos like you guys. Super busy clinic, fully booked. Just going to quickly show you, have a fellow who's popped in feeling a bit short of breath. Bit of shortness of breath in the morning, bit of a cough. Not very dramatic, he's in his 80s, so he's actually doing pretty well. But as we do, we listen to the chest, can hear a few crackles on the right, otherwise can't really hear much with the stethoscope. Very primitive, isn't it? The stethoscope these days is kind of out of date. This is our new stethoscope. Instead of listening, we're just going to look at the lungs, look at the heart. And I'll just quickly show you, I know there's systematic ways of looking at lungs and the heart. I think a lot of us, when we're doing POCUS, we just have a quick question in our mind. Why are there crackles, for example? Is it fluid? Is it consolidation? Just have a look and you can see. So, well, hopefully you can see. So on the right side here, so we've got a gentleman here. On the right side, he's got some crackles at the base there, and sounds kind of okay on that side. So I'm just going to use a normal curvilinear probe. You get a bit of depth with that, which is quite useful for the lung. If you're just looking shallowly, like for a pneumothorax, you might use a linear probe. I'm just going to use a curvilinear probe. I just sort of set it on a abdo setting, say. There we go. And there's our screen. Yep. So thanks, Khaleesi, for doing the video. So I'm just going to put the probe on longitudinally, and we should be able to see some. Yeah, just like that. I'm just going to go up and down the chest like that and just see what's down there. So if we look at the screen, Khaleesi, as close as you can. We don't want too much depth, but we want a bit of depth. So what do we see? We see the pleura there, right? We see the rib shadows, and that's me going down, another rib, that's me going down. And here we are starting to see some B lines. Remember, B lines are these car headlights that go all the way down the bottom. An A line will just be, little flicking vertical figures there. But this is these, and we go a bit deeper. See, we got all these B lines, several B lines, looks like spotlights. And we keep going down. I'm just going down the, here we go, even a bit more dramatic. And then, of course, we're down into the diaphragm there. It looks like there might be an effusion there, doesn't it? Little effusion. If you look where I am on the skin there, Khaleesi, I'm just way down the bottom of the lung there. So at the diaphragm. And so we look back on the screen, so we're looking through this, the diaphragm, there's the spleen. So on the left side, let's just go on to the, so that looks like fluid. That's what fluid looks like, sort of B line. So maybe a bit of water on the lung and a little tiny effusion there. This is just in your general practice. It's useful information, isn't it? You want to know, does he have wet lungs? Does he have a consolidation? Does he have an effusion? Let's have a look on the right. Remember the right, I couldn't hear anything on the right, just on my quick exam. And we're just going to go down there on the right. Let's have a close look at the screen again. Where are we? There we go. So I'm quite high up, and already you can see, where are we? There you can see this big effusion here, or quite big effusion. See that dark area there? That's the lung edge there. The air is, so that you've got your rib shadows, you've got your skin, that's your parietal pleura, and there's the pleura of the visceral pleura, or at least the lung edge there, and remember, air looks like, sort of bright white, sort of shadowing like that. And we can probably get the idea there's some B waves going through there as well. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't really suspect an effusion there. Maybe if I go back and examine him now clinically, I'll see that. the scan sort of reveals everything, and it just shows how inaccurate our stethoscope is, isn't it? So that's the size of the effusion, and then we've got the diaphragm down there. We might even have a look a bit deeper if we want. Yeah, there's the diaphragm with the liver. Anyway, so just a quick thing in our clinic. We have to rush on, but again, thanks very much for watching.